my creepy pupils. So today, I actually, here comes Luna. I took a shower and everything because, come on then, girl. Oh, she's toasty. She's been laying in the sun. Because Danny's off-grid flat, hi Danny, tagged me, which I'm glad you did, in a 3x3 knife tag. Now, one wouldn't necessarily think that I had knives, but I do. And I actually like knives a lot. And I have a Hattori Hanzo sword that my dad got me, but I don't necessarily count that as a knife. So I'm going to show you 3 knives that I like and or use or both. So the first one has a story behind it. I got this knife when I was about 17 or 18, which is many, many years ago. So many years ago. And it's this knife right here. It's Kershaw. I don't know if you can see that, but there it is. And it's a double-edged with serrated edge, and it's got like the sort of a rubbery, hard rubbery grip on it. And it says 1006 Japan on there. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so I've had this knife for a really, really long time, the case, but it's leather, you know. And the reason I got this knife is because I was driving around. This is back when I lived in Georgia, and I was driving around, and these 2 guys in this car started following me, and they followed me for a really, really long time. So I wound up getting out, and this was back before cell phones. So I had to get out and use a payphone, and I called the police, of course, and the guys drove away, but I also talked to my dad and I told him what happened, and so he got me this knife to keep in my car with me so that I had something. And I kept this thing in my car the rest of my time having a car. Since I moved to Chicago, I didn't bring a car with me, so I brought this in and I keep it in my bedroom close to me, so just in case. The second knife I want to talk about is my husband bought for me. And it's funny to me, although it's not really funny, but it's funny. And it's this knife, and it's got hair on it. But anyway, it's giant. And it's more for like if you are out in the woods or you get caught in a situation where you need to have a knife to, you know, cut things down and stuff like that. But what I really like about it is that at the end of it, it has a little section there, and it came with, let's see if I can get it out. Yeah. It came with a little package of matches and sewing stuff and things like that, so you could, it's like a survival thing. Of course the plastic bag's all messed up now, but oh, and then I forgot about this. And then at the top there's a compass. I always need a compass. I need a compass sitting right here. Let's see if it's right. Are they ever wrong? Yeah, that's pretty right, because the lake's that way and that's east, and it certainly is pointing east. So anyway, so that's that one, and I'm not gonna try to put it back together while filming. Yeah, that's all that's in there. Brand, I bet you want to know what brand it is, right? Let's see if it says anywhere. I'm not seeing a brand name anywhere. So I don't know. It's just giant. It's a giant knife. And then I think my husband got me that just so I could just in case I ever needed to cut down a tree or I don't know what. The last knife isn't just one knife. It's actually four. And there's one missing because I've used it. But it is this set of knives right here. And this is a Pampered Chef knife set. And my husband let me borrow this while I'm here. But that's what they look like. Just a regular kitchen knife. But it's got, in the end here, it's got where you can sharpen on one side and hone on the other. And these are so good for cooking, for prepping your ingredients to cook. And since I've been doing that Blue Apron, I've definitely needed a good knife. And I got one of those wooden knife set things, you know, where it's in the wooden block. But those just don't, they don't cut it. Woo! Anyway, so those are my three knives that I like or use or both. The big one, I haven't really technically used it. The smaller one, the one that I showed you first, the one my dad got me, I used to even carry it in my boot. I used to wear boots all the time, and I used to clip it down in my boot. I've never used it against a human being, thankfully. I haven't had to. But I've used it to do stuff, you know, open things and stuff like that. Probably need to sharpen it. And yeah, people have cut themselves on this before. It wasn't me, but I know there have been situations where somebody's like, can I use your knife? And they use it and then they've gotten cut. So I think it only likes me. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little strange. Maybe I'm a lot strange. All right. So that is the 3x3 knife tag. I already said that, I think. And I think I'm supposed to tag 3 people to do this. So I'm just gonna say that if you have 3 knives that you want to show off and you want to do this 3x3 tag, you're tagged. I don't want to necessarily call anybody out because I don't really know. I don't know. I mean, I guess you probably didn't think I would have 3 knives that I would want to talk about, but I did. All right, have a good night or good day or whatever, wherever you are, and I will talk to you later. Bye.